Welcome to the Investor Financing Podcast, where we interview real estate investors and lenders so you can learn all the secrets to getting your projects funded and scale your portfolio. Learn about fix and flip loans, BRRRR financing, rental, fix to rent, commercial, multifamily bridge loans, business loans, and so much more. And now, your host, Beau Eckstein.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining the Investor Financing Podcast for another episode. Today, we're going to talk about how to get the best rate and term on your fix and flip loan request. And it comes down to, what is your track record? Is this your first deal you've done, or is this your 20th deal you've done over the last 36 months, right? So I suggest if you have a track record in an Excel document, you put your acquisition date, your rehab budget, the property address, what your exit price was when you sold, right? And you start documenting all these. Some lenders require a copy of the purchase HUD and the sale HUD. Some of them just want a track record. And then you put these all in one document so it's ready for your next loan request, right? So we're gonna ask you, how many deals have you done last 36 months? We want to know how many exits you've had on your fix and flip loans. We want to know really what your experience is. That's the big piece of it, right? To get the best rate in terms, if you have a very good track record, you're going to get the best deals. We're all fighting for your business. What's your credit score? And then, of course, what's the LTV? What's the future value? What's the purchase price versus the rehab budget? If you're buying something for 100, but you have a $200,000 rehab budget, we call that a lopsided flip. So we need to know this stuff up front before pricing. If you want to get the best rates, though, you got to go direct. You need to go to a lender that's a direct lender, as opposed to somebody who says they're a direct lender but is really selling off in the secondary market. Because if you go direct, you don't have a middleman, right? You don't have a middle person that needs to collect a brokerage fee, right? So if you go direct, you're eliminating typically 1 percentage point off cost plus.
You're listening to the Investor Financing Podcast. We'll be right back after this break. Are you looking for funding? Are you getting frustrated trying to find a lender? Visit investorfinancingpodcast.com and click the Get Funding button. Complete the simple form and schedule a free phone consultation with one of our placement specialists. We have a proprietary directory of funding partners that can help you get the funding you need. It's fast and easy to explore the options available for your specific needs. Don't wait. Visit investorfinancingpodcast.com and get connected.
Some difference in the spread, meaning I might be able to get you an 8.5% rate, but if you went to a broker, they might sell you a 10% rate to get more money on the back end. So going direct is key. So find a direct lender, right, that isn't going to mark it up. He's going to give you the best pricing. And what you want to deliver to them right off the bat is your track record. Have it in an Excel kind of document, your credit score, the purchase price, the rehab budget, scope of work template filled out, and a one-page financial statement. Getting this, you can easily run this scenario by your loan officer, by your loan specialist, and they'll be able to quote you on the spot. Most of the fix and flip loans, they want the gross loan amount can't exceed 70% of the ARV, the after renovated value appraisal. In the fix and flip space, most often you will need an appraisal. The institutional funds out there, they're going to do an appraisal no matter what. Now there's some local, maybe mom and pop type funds, if you will have it that way, that have a local account manager that sometimes they don't require an appraisal, but typically you're going to need an appraisal on all these. And to get the best rate and terms working with the bigger lenders, they're definitely going to need an appraisal. So we'll go up to 70% of the gross loan amount. If you're very experienced, you can get as high as 90% of purchase price and a holdback of 100% of the construction costs. So for more information, feel free to reach out to me. And I hope this was informative for you. And we will see you on the next episode. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for listening to the Investor Financing Podcast. For show notes and useful resources, please visit investorfinancingpodcast.com. For questions or comments, email info@investorfinancingpodcast.com. If you enjoy our show, please share it with your network. Until next time.